Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around guiding you through getting maybe your very first map and also getting your personal map device in your hideout. So before we get into the intro, I'm gonna explain a few things. If you found this video through another video of mine, go to the description. There is timestamps to, well, the first, of course, the how you get your map, but also how you're gonna get your personal map device in your hideout. So you can just skip ahead to that if you don't want to listen to the intro, but I do have some explanations before you do so. But you can jump ahead to the map device if you want to do so. So in the intro here, I do want to say that if you found this video through one of the other ones, it was because the first one I did was I was very young, then I tried to do a better job, then they reworked all the masters, and now we are here. And I talked way too much in my third one, so I'm gonna try to keep it short. But I'm also keep in mind that new players that have not tried it before do want some extra explanations, though they actually get, held their hand through whole of this. So that's just what I wanted to say, but I did make timestamps. You can just jump ahead and I'll try to keep my, talking to a minimum at what you need to know. So with that said, let's jump into the way you are gonna get your very first map. Alright, so getting your very first map is going to be picking up the pieces. It's quest in your quest log. Let me just hit the button here. It's right here. I will also put another picture right here, what it looks like, so you better can see it. But when you've killed Kitava in Act 10, you are going to get into, or I wouldn't call it Ouroboros, but into the aftermath here, and you're gonna go to the officer right here, and he is gonna offer you a quest for picking up the pieces. That's a quest you have to do, and then there's a whole quest chain through that, and I'm not gonna go over every single step. It's gonna explain to you how you are going to do that. But in the end of that one, you are going to obtain a very tier 1 map. And you can also obtain maps in a different way if you do go to Act 9, for example. There's a very good place that's called the Blood Aqueducts. And here you can farm it pretty easily, and they do start dropping their maps. I'm not sure entirely what the monster level has to be before a map drops. You can also drop, of course, in the rest of Act 9 and Act 10. I've picked up maps there. Make sure your loot filter has it shown, or you can go and hit Tab or Alt, and if you hit the Alt button, it will show every single item. So if you do have a loadout filter on, it should show maps, but sometimes there might be a bug. But you should also have a big chance of getting something, or you can just keep farming Blood Aqueducts to get a map if you don't want to go through the quest line, because you can just do the quest line and it's going to guarantee getting a map. But I'm just going to mention the thing that you actually can get a map through just playing the game, and you can just keep going, and you have extra maps. So that's it. Picking up the pieces, that's the one they're going to guarantee. It's not a very long quest line. It's like, I think it's like 8 or 9 steps or something like that. But in the end, you are going to get offered a map. So when you've obtained your map, you are done with that quest line. But I do also suggest you kind of get all the other quests that are in here in the last place. Do them as well. But the picking up the pieces, the one you want to get, and therefore you now got yourself a map, and you can get yourself into the not your personal map device, but the town's map device. But in a minute, I will explain to you how you are going to obtain your personal map device in your own hideout, so you don't have to go to here, but you can do it in your hideout. But now you have yourself a map, and you can start mapping. Alright, so this is the way you are going to obtain your personal map device in your hideout, and how you are going to find Zana. So in the way you do it, I talked about it before, how you're going to obtain a map, right? And that's going to be tier 1. But you want to get all the way to tier 3. Before tier 3, there's no chance of Zana spawning. So all you have to do is get yourself a map. This one, for example, is tier 3. They do change every single expansion and league and stuff like that. So I am currently, Strand map is a tier 3. There's a bunch of other ones as well, but you have to get yourself a tier 3 map, and then you are going to spawn. It's not completely guaranteed, but it's more or less guaranteed that you are. So, but you might have to run a few just in case. But if you get it on the first try, you are just, that's all fine and dandy. But let's go into this Strandman and find Zana. So now we have found Zana in the Strand map. Usually she spawns after the boss, but since I put her in herself, it's random where she is going to be. But if you can see right here on the minimap, this is the exclamation mark that you are going to have. And all you have to do is go up to her and talk to her, and she has like a little speech, but then she has her missions, and it's not just talking to her that's not going to be it. You do have to do one of the missions. I would recommend you do the highest tier map, like for example we got our tier 4 here, but do be careful if you play on hardcore. It can be quite hard, so do keep that in mind. You don't have to take the highest one, you can do the easiest one if you want to do so. Doesn't matter, you just have to complete one of them. And if you want some of these that are different, this is completing the Abyss, for example. This is just completing the map. This is the Rogue Exiles, and this is one Invasion bosses, and it changes every single time. Different maps, different missions, and so on every time you do Zana. But I am just gonna pick a map and I'm gonna do it, and you guys can see what it is like. Alright, so in this map I gotta carry it away a little bit, but in the map you are going to see right up here, you can also put it right here, you can see right here that this is the objective that we have to do. We have to complete the Abyss. There's a bunch of other stuff in this one as well, but let's complete the Abyss and we can do the next mission. So let's be hopefully real quick, that would be great. And of course these missions are all different, but you just have to do it in a time limit. Some are better than others. This might not be the best mission to show for purposes, but now we are doing it at least. And there you go, that is the mission complete. And I'm gonna finish up this map, and I'll see you guys in the Strand map again. Now, all you have to do is turn in the quest at Zana and go back to your hideout, and she is going to be there. You can go in and out of her map also if you have completed. As long as you haven't talked to her, you can get into the map, you can go out and into your hideout as well. So let's just really quickly join my hideout one more time, because there is, if you can't find her, if she's not randomly in your map, you can go down to your edit, you can go down to decorations, and she could be in here somewhere, just like she is right here. So she could be hanging out here somewhere if she's not gonna show up. So that's just a little extra tip. If you can't find her, she should be there, but if it's not, you can go down there and get yourself take her out and in all of the decorations. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps me out very much and super much appreciate. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!